to Harlan High School. We are live here at Northside ISD at Harlan High School, and we are on there. There's two gyms here, and we're on the Northside ISD court here. I'm Jared Lucky along with Maury Stein, and we got a big matchup here tonight. Medina Valley girls taking on the Harlan Hawks girls, and this is a big one, Maury, because this is for splitting the district title at the moment. I talked to Coach Russell before the game, and I asked him, I said, if Medina Valley wins tonight and you're tied, I said, what do you do if both teams win out? And he said that they have to decide whether they flip for first and second place or whether they play for first or second place.
They will decide that after tonight?
No, they'll decide that after the end of the season.
Oh,
both
okay.
teams have 2 games left after tonight. But if Medina Valley would win tonight and both teams would win out and finish with the same record, that's how they decide the district championship. So the girls, to have a chance to finish in first place, have to get a win tonight here because Harlan beat them the first time.
Right. So if Medina Valley falls, then the crown goes to Harlan because of 2 games left and the 2-game advantage that the Hawks would have over the Panthers.
Right.
But, you know, he also stated, too, Jared, that you're not going to see a Panther team let up. He said, if I don't see effort out of all 5 of them, the one that's not showing 100%, he said, I don't really care if they're in there for 1 minute or 5 minutes. I want all 5 to be out there going 100% because that's what it's going to take tonight to get over this Hawks team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And he mentioned how they've played him. I think this is the 5th time they've played him now in 2 years. And he said that, Medina Valley has a history of digging themselves in a hole against them, not getting out to a good start. And he said the key to the game is we've got to put the basket put the ball in the basket.
Got to score the ball is exactly what he said. Yeah,
and so I'd look for a good game here tonight. It should be a very competitive game. Both teams have played a lot since that first meeting. Medina Valley was down 11 going to that fourth quarter, ended up getting beat by, I believe, about 22 points.
22 or 23, I think.
Yeah, but that's just one of those cases where the Panthers had an off night. Harlan shot 46% from the field. Medina Valley shot 28%. You got to score the basketball, and that's why he said that before the game.
Well, and you're not going to win too many games shooting 28%.
No. And, it's just one of those games, but I'd look for them to have a bounce back here their next time out against
Got to
Harlan.
like the crowd Medina Valley brought.
And we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Basketball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Experience a friendly, no-pressure car buying experience and find the perfect vehicle for your lifestyle and budget at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer. Get upfront posted pricing, 10-day guaranteed trade-in appraisals, and easy financing options on our wide selection of over 450 new cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus certified and pre-owned vehicles. As the winner of GM's Mark of Excellence Award for sales volume and customer satisfaction, it's easy to see why more people are buying from North Park Chevrolet than ever before. Find new roads and experience Chevrolet. The North Parkway, a proud member of the Kalig Auto Group and a J.D. Power 2019 Dealer of Excellence for the customer sales experience. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com. Highest rated dealer based on sales volume and customer satisfaction. For J.D. Power 2019 DOE information, visit jdpower.com/DOE.
TTL is a full-service engineering and environmental consulting firm specializing in civil and geotechnical engineering, construction materials testing, and environmental consulting. TTL is proud to support Medina Valley Athletics. Go Panthers! For more information on TTL services, please visit ttlusa.com or call Justin Clemens at 210-888-6096. TTL, driven to serve our clients, our communities, and our people.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community 80 years ago, and for 80 years we've delivered safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to be a part of this community and continue to serve beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, giving back to libraries, hosting safety presentations, and so much more. We belong to this community and are honored to do so. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. Big district matchup between your Medina Valley Panthers and the home team Harlan Hawks tonight. First matchup between these two teams. Harlan won by a margin of 23 points, where Medina Valley had the ball close with about going into the fourth quarter, but
and Maury, we'll go ahead and give the starting lineups here for Medina Valley, and Medina Valley starting with their same starting five as they always do. It's going to be number 3, Ileana Morales, and number 5, Peyton Kennedy are going to be your 2 guards out there for the Panthers. And then in the middle, you're going to have number 21, Mackenzie Deacock, and number 30, Addie Ginther. And then as a strong forward, you pretty much have number 32, Katie Burris in there. Burris, a good rebounder, can shoot the ball. Ginther can step out and shoot the 3. We saw Kennett knock down a couple threes last week against Southwest. And Deacock underneath the basket. And Medina Valley's going to have to crash the offensive board. You know, if they're going to miss those first chance shots, they're going to have to find a way to get second chance opportunities. Harlan's one of those teams like Medina Valley that can run 10 players out there easily. Coach Russell praised them before the game. He said their backup 5 are probably the 3rd best starting lineup
5
in the district.
You know.
And they will start.
And our second 5 is probably the 4th best
yeah,
team.
They're right there.
So
you can look at their starting lineup. Number 3, Imani Jarrett. Number 4, Layla Conley. Number 10, Hannah Gallegos. Number 35, Jason Morris. And number 40, Jasmine Richardson. Those are going to be the starting 5 for the Hawks. And Medina Valley, they're going to have their hands full tonight. But, you know, they come into this game 26-7. They're 12-1 in district play in second place. Harlan comes in 26-5. They're 13-0 in district play. That one game difference is their win over Medina Valley. And so I'd look for this to be a very good game, and this is also a very good test for the Panthers with the playoffs starting in a couple of weeks.
Well, and, you know, the first 3 or 4 minutes of the ball game is going to be big. The Panthers got to get off to a good start. If they fall behind early and the Hawks are hitting their shots, it might turn into be a long night for Medina Valley. They've got to score the ball, exactly what Coach Russell said. So those first few minutes will tell a lot for the way the game's going.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Maury. And, you know, the Panthers are going to have a hard time here with Harlan. It's going to be a hard-fought game, but, you know, I'd look for Medina Valley. They're trying to get over that hump against Harlan. I don't think they've beaten them since last season. And, you know, they want to get over that. They want to beat Harlan. That's kind of the top of the district right there. And if you want to be the best, you're going to have to beat the best. And I think the girls have something to prove here tonight.
Yeah, I think you're going to see your best effort from Medina Valley tonight. And, you know, hopefully, you know, we'll bring it to you and the game will be exciting. Want to remind the listeners out there that there are sponsorships available for the playoff game. The boys, I think, are on the outside looking in. It would take a lot of things for them to make the playoffs. The girls have already clinched. So if you want to do some advertising and join aboard the basketball team, the girls basketball team, give Jeff Stivers a call at 830-931-4504. Different packages available for all types of businesses. So give Jeff a call if you're interested. Jared, we're only about a minute to go here in this ball game.
Yeah, we got about a minute left. Then we'll take a break in just a second for the national anthem. And, you know, this should be an exciting ball game, and I'm looking forward to this. You know, we've been looking forward to this game for a while now because these are the top 2 teams in the district, and, you know, you're down to the end of the season. You're getting close to the playoffs, and, you know, Medina Valley, they want that 1 seed. You know, it's like Coach Russell said, yeah, it's great to be number 2, but if you're that 2 seed, you're going to get Dripping Springs in the second round. If you're the 1 seed, your second round game is a little bit easier than 2. So you're looking at, you know, where you're going to fall and what they're going to be, who they're going to be playing later on. I know when you get in the playoffs, you take it a game at a time, but, you know, you want your road as easy as it can be, and by winning a district championship, that ensures
that makes it exactly.
And so we're going to go ahead and take a break for the national anthem. You're listening to Panther Basketball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Buying a new house means a lot of decisions, starting with where are you going to get the best mortgage? At our bank, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, expert-friendly advice, and without the long wait you get from one of those big city financials. Make your dream home a reality. Talk with us. We're an equal housing lender. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at CastrovilleStateBank.com.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Welcome back here to Harlan Gym, and we're ready to go here, Medina Valley. Ready to go. Starting five out there. Panthers in the all black with orange trim. Harlan in all white with the light blue numbers, dark blue trim. And Deacock will jump against Richardson, and Burris controls it. The Panthers will move right to left to start the ball game. And Harlan steals it right away. Here's Jarrett with the basketball, guarded up top by Ginther. They swing it over to Morris. Now down low, Richardson turns around. That shot won't go. Rebound goes out of bounds. It will be Medina Valley basketball.
Left-handed jumper off the glass, does not go.
So 0-0 still early here. 7:40 to go first quarter. Morales will walk it up the floor for the Panthers. We're on the visitor side of the floor here, facing the actual scores table. So Panthers going right to left, looking at that. They get it to Burris, down low underneath to Ginther, tries to give it to Deacock, and it's stolen away.
Wow, looked
and
like
here
traveling.
Comes Morris back the other way for the Hawks. She's going to look to drive, try to cross over, and it poked away by Burris out of bounds. It'll stay Harlan basketball.
Sure looked like that went off the foot of one of the Hawks there.
Conley will inbound for Harlan. On the baseline, looks to get it in, and she does so to Gallegos. They swing it to Morris and then up top with Jarrett. Back to Morris over on the left wing, guarded by Burris. They go down low, Richardson underneath against Deacock, and that shot won't go, and Deacock gets the rebound, gives it over to Morales, and she'll push it up. Deacock with it across the timeline. Into the corner, Ginther lets the three ball fly. Off the rim, no good, a little strong. Rebound, Richardson, ripped away by Burris underneath. She goes up and had it blocked by Richardson, who stares Burris down, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Medina Valley ball.
Gets a little laugh from Katie Burris there.
No score yet, 6:47 to go in the first. Burris inbounds it to Kennett. Swings it around to Morales. Up top, guarded by Conley. They're in the 2-3 zone. Here's Ginther, almost lost it. They kick it back around. Burris, left wing three. That's going to be short, off the backboard, no good. Rebound, and then a tie-up underneath with Richardson and Ginther, and it'll be Harlan ball with the possession arrow. A lot of physicality early in this ball game. Minute and a half gone, and Gallegos brings it up the floor for the Hawks. Goes behind the back, dribble drive all the way in, kicks it to Richardson, who lays it up and in.
Good give and go, good assist there for the Hawks.
And Morales with it for the Panthers the other way. Gives it up to Kennett. Kennett on the right wing. Back to Morales. They swing it to Burris in the corner. She'll drive baseline with the left hand, picks up a dribble, and then throws it away. And here comes Jarrett with the basketball all the way in against Morales. Right-hand layup, puts it up and in. 4-0 early here for Harlan. And then they push it up. Kennett the other way, all the way in, lays it up. That won't go. She missed the layup.
You've got to finish.
Harlan back with it the other way. Conley with it against Kennett. On the left wing, tries to get it down Richardson against Deacock. Spins around, goes up and under with the left hand. Won't get it to go. And the rebound by Morales, and she's off and running. One-on-one the other way with Jarrett. Drives in, throws up the right-hand shot. It'll be a foul on Jarrett. That'll be her first. And that will send Morales to the line for some free throws, and that's what Medina Valley needs. They need to see the ball fall in the basket right here.
5 open trips, empty trips for the Panthers so far.
Morales at the line. First free throw, right-hand shooter. Shot on the way. Off the back rim, no good. Medina Valley struggling early here to find some offense. They've had about 3 or 4 turnovers early in this ball game, and Richardson a big presence underneath the basket for Harlan. Morales' second free throw on the way. That's strong, no good. Rebound out to Harlan. Gallegos the other way, lost it out of bounds, and they're going to keep it Harlan ball. Last touch by Kennett. And Morris will inbound right in front of the Panther bench. Gets it into Conley. She's guarded by Kennett up top, and Kennett almost picked her pocket. Conley still with the basketball. Gives it up to Gallegos over on the left wing. Round a screen by Morris, pops the three. That's long, no good. Rebound taken by Morales. And Morales starts up the floor for the Panthers. Dribbling all the way in. Now she'll back it out. Drives baseline, gives it up to Deacock underneath, puts it up, and she's fouled by Richardson. That's going to be her first foul. And Mackenzie Deacock will go to the line for a pair of free throws.
You've got to convert here with no time run off the clock. You've got to make these charity stripe.
Deacock did a good job that time against Richardson, going right at her. Left-hand shooter, first free throw, off the rim, no good. Panthers 0 for 3 from the foul line to start this ball game. She'll have one more. Deacock, second free throw on the way. No good. Rebound taken by Morris for Harlan. The Medina Valley scoreless 2 minutes into the ball game. And Morris is going to get bumped by Katie Burris, and that's going to be one on her.
Going to be a body foul there on Burris.
First team foul against the Panthers. And Morris will inbound right in front of the scorer's table here. Some subs come into the game. Richardson will take a seat into the game. Ari Gordon, also number 30, Janae Henry, into the ball game. They get it into Conley in the backcourt, and she'll bring it up the floor, guarded by Kennett. Kennett about picked her pocket, but Conley maintains possession, fights around a screen by Morris, steps back for two, banks it home. Layla Conley with the bank shot, gets it to go. And the coach,
30-second timeout.
Coach Russell's going to take a 30-second timeout. He wants to talk things over, settle his team down here as they trail 6-0 with 4:44 to go here in the first quarter. Not the start the Panthers want it. They're not able to get that ball in. Richardson, a big presence under the basket. We'll see if the Panthers can keep going in there. But the big thing, Medina Valley's 0 for 4 from the foul line.
Be a 6-4 ball game if you just make your charity stripe free throws. And that was a problem last game. Medina Valley ended up winning, but you left a lot of points there from the free throw line. 0 for 4, that's big. That's big early.
Yeah, it is. Medina Valley to inbound, and Morales is going to walk it up the floor here for the Panthers. Morales met by Gordon at the half-court stripe. Now Morales going to lose the basketball to Gordon. And now Gordon back the other way against Morales, and she'll back up her dribble. Gives it up, Gallegos steps into a three from the right wing and knocks it down.
Uncontested, wide open three. You've got to get a hand in her face.
Hannah Gallegos put that in, and then Medina Valley loses it out of bounds. And they give it right back to Harlan.
Back-to-back turnovers.
Here's Conley up the floor. Conley on the left wing. Skip pass to Morris over to the right side. They go down low to Henry, spins around, puts it up, won't go. Rebound, Mackenzie Deacock.
Great defense by Deacock.
Up ahead to Ginther, lost the ball but puts it up, and Addie Ginther gets a much-needed basket for the Panthers, gets them on the board. 9-2 the score. Conley quickly the other way for Harlan. Not letting Medina Valley set up that defense, and they're going to get Kennett on the foul. That's going to be Peyton Kennett's first.
Going to be on the floor, blocking foul.
9-2 your score. Some more subs coming into the ball game now for the Hawks.
Panthers send in number 22.
Arroyos comes into the game for Medina Valley. Also, Guerrero will come in for the Panthers.
Griggs and Persine also in.
Yep.
Almost a full line change.
Yep.
Kennett's the only starter out there.
Yep, she is. Hawks look to inbound. They get it into Conley. Into the corner, three ball on the way.
Oh,
knocks it down. That's Caston Young off the bench. And it's a 12-2 lead for the Hawks. Skip pass. Here's Arroyos with it all the way in. Puts it up with the right hand. That won't go, but she gets her own rebound. Then she's going to be tripped by number 31, Ari Gordon. That's going to be her first foul. That'll be on the floor, and the Panthers will inbound in front of the Harlan bench. Arroyos to inbound. Gordon will guard her on the inbounds pass. She gets it into Guerrero. Over to Griggs. Griggs straight away with it. Over to Persine, and that's going to be a foul on Young. That's going to be her first.
She's looking like, what did I do? She ran over Persine there to get that ball.
She sure did. Griggs will inbound to the left of us. Gets it into Kennett. Kennett with it, up top, here's Griggs. Swings it over, here's Guerrero for two. Hit the side of the backboard with it. Rebound, Medina Valley. Guerrero gets it back, puts up a wild shot, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line for a pair of free throws. We'll see who that was on.
31.
On number 33. I think they got that on Vivian Villa. That's going to be 5 team fouls now, but Guerrero at the line for a pair. First free throw on the way is no good. Medina Valley 0 for 5 from the foul line. Down 12-2 here early in the ball game. Not the start the Panthers wanted. Second free throw, and she knocks that down. 12-3. And here come the Hawks. Conley with it, picked up by Kennett. Gets it across the timeline. Conley around a screen, backs up her dribble, and she throws it away into the corner. Out of bounds, it'll be Medina Valley basketball.
Good defense out on the perimeter by Peyton Kennett, forcing the turnover.
Kennett will walk it up the floor here for the Panthers. 2:53 to go here in the first quarter. 12-3 lead for the Hawks early. Griggs with it, holds on to it, gets it to Persine, into the corner. Guerrero for three. Off the rim, short, no good. Rebound, gets her own. Puts it up with the right hand, can't get that to fall. Rebound fought for. Harlan comes away with it. And they push it up the floor to Conley. Conley guarded by Kennett on the left wing. Tries to cross over, spins around, dumps it off to Villa, who puts it up, and she's going to get fouled. A blocking foul. We'll see who they get with it.
That looked like a lot of ball, Jared.
They're going to get Arroyos with the foul. They called a block on her, saying it was with the body. Clara Arroyos picks up her first. And Villa will be at the line for a pair of free throws.
Villa got bailed out there because she was out of control.
First free throw on the way, off the back rim, no good. She'll have one more. got something going on here now. As the referee's setting something, I don't know what they're waiting on here, but we're finally ready to go here. Villa with the basketball. Waiting on her second free throw. It's on the way, and that one's good. 13-3 your score. Pushes it up. Arroyo's with it. Tried to throw it underneath, and that's going to be a kick ball against Harlan. That's going to be Panther basketball. And Griggs will inbound. Gets it into Guerrero. And she threw it right away, straight to Conley, who brings it all the way up the floor now, and it's poked away from behind by Arroyos, and Griggs comes away with it for the Panthers. And then she throws it right away to Villa. Gives it up to Conley on the left wing. Conley skip pass across to Young. Young holds the basketball. Straight away Villa now beyond the three-point line. She's guarded by Persine, looking to drive. Picks up her dribble. Gives it up to Young. Out to Conley. Harlan patiently looking for a shot here, and they give it up to Jarrett. Imani Jarrett back into the ball game. Uses a screen. Into the corner, thought about the three, and she passed it up. Looking to drive baseline. She's cut off by Arroyos and gives it up to Conley. Conley across to Young. Young looking to drive all the way in, and I think she traveled. They're going to get a foul?
Oh, my. She took an extra hop step.
I think that was on Arroyos, too. I'm not sure who they got the foul on. It's hard to tell because we're not sitting at the scorer's table. They're giving the foul to the other side. That might have been on Griggs. And Harlan will inbound.
Regardless of who it was, they didn't get their money's worth.
No, not at all. Mangum with it. Gives it up Villa for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound scooped up by Richardson. She can't put it in, and Arroyos comes away with it. Pushes it up to Guerrero, and she walked. Drug her back foot before she put it on the ground. 13-3 with 1:13 to go here in the first quarter. 13-3 is your score. Harlan leading Medina Valley early in the ball game. Here's Mangum up the floor. Guarded by Kennett. Gives it up to Young. Young with it. Tries to go down low. Richardson guarded by Griggs. Spins around underneath and puts it up with the left hand and in. Easy bucket that time by Jasmine Richardson, and at 15-3. Arroyo loses the ball. She's on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball tie-up. That should be Medina Valley ball with the possession arrow, and it is. Morris and Gallegos check back into the ball game for the Hawks. Young and Villa will take a seat. Mangum, the only non-starter on the floor for Harlan at the moment. Medina Valley with only one starter out, and there's a pass that went straight through Persine's hands. And Mangum with the basketball for the Hawks, and she brings it up the floor. Gives it off to Gallegos. Gallegos gives it up to Jarrett. Jarrett straight away. Gives it over to Mangum. Mangum looking to drive. She's cut off by Kennett. Hands it off to Gallegos, who dribbles all the way in, puts it up with the left hand, and she gets that little roll to go. Hannah Gallegos with 5 points and a 17-3 ball game. Here's Kennett with it. Peyton Kennett gives it up. Gallegos throws up a wild shot, gets it in for Sign. Her shot won't go. Rebound fought for. Richardson rips it down, out of bounds. Medina Valley basketball. .6 to go first quarter. Arroyos will inbound. Gets it into Griggs. Lets the three ball fly off the bank and rim, no good. Rebound Gallegos with 5 seconds to go. Here's Jarrett pushing up the floor. Jarrett all the way up, gives it up. Ball's tipped, and that will end your first quarter of play. And the score after one, Harlan 17, Medina Valley 3. We're going to take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Basketball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you. The Medina Valley Broadcast Network. We lead, they follow. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here to Harlan High School. Medina Valley trailing after one quarter. 17-3 is your score. And Panthers going to have to find a way to put that ball in the basket. Harlan, you know, they're doing a lot underneath the basket. They've hit a couple of threes. Medina Valley just can't get that shot to fall. They're 1 for 5 at the free throw line, and they're just going to have to find a way to claw back into this ball game.
Too many empty trips.
Yeah. Harlan basketball to start the second half. Morris will inbound. Gets it into Conley. Conley out there with Richardson, Gallegos, Morris, and Jarrett. They get it down low. Richardson turns around with the left hand. That won't go. Rebound, Peyton Kennett. Kennett starts up the floor. She's got a 3-on-2. Bounces it over to Chafin, who puts it up, won't go. Rebound taken by Peyton Kennett, and she puts it in.
Good follow-up there by Kennett.
17-5. Back the other way with it is Harlan. Gives it off. Morris with it on the left wing. Gets it down low. Richardson turns around with a left hand. That won't go. Tries to get her own rebound. And a good diving job by Guerrero, but she tried to pass it out, and it goes out of bounds to Harlan. 17-5 your score. Morris will inbound for the Hawks. 7:22 to go, first half. They get it inbound. Richardson underneath, puts it up. That won't go. Rebound, Michaela Chafin. Chafin looking to drive it up the left side of the floor, looking to go all the way at Morris, all the way in with a left hand. Too strong, won't go. Rebound, Gallegos underneath for the Hawks, and here she comes the other way. Goes behind the back against Kennett, steps into a three, lets it fly straight away, off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound, Conley throws it off Kennett, and it goes out of bounds to the Hawks. Good hustle play by Conley that time to keep possession for her team. And Conley will inbound the basketball. Gives it up to Gallegos. Gallegos on the right side, goes underneath Richardson against Cosper, and they're going to get, I believe, Cosper on the foul. No, they're going to get Chafin on the foul. That foul's on number 10, Michaela Chafin. Her first, and that will put Richardson at the line. Left-hand shooter. Free throw on the way, off the back rim, and no good. 6:53 to go here in the second quarter. 17-5 Harlan lead. They led 17-3 after the first quarter. Second free throw from Richardson, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Morris underneath. Puts it up with the right hand, that won't go, and Chafin gets the rebound, dribbles it off of Gallegos out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball. Griggs to inbound. Kennett, the only starter out there for the Panthers, along with Griggs, Cosper, Guerrero, and Chafin. Kennett with the dribble, looking to drive all the way in against Richardson, puts up the floater, that won't go. Richardson fights for the rebound and rips down. Gets it out to Jarrett, across to Conley. Conley on the left wing, gives it up Jarrett into the corner. Morris thought about the three. Puts it on the ground, gives it to Conley. She's guarded by Kennett. Conley lets the three ball fly. Off the mark, no good. Richardson rebound, puts it up, won't go, but she's going to go to the line for a pair. We'll see who they get on the foul. Looks like number 30, might be 23. They'll put it up on the board.
You know, Jared Richardson's controlling the board, but she has missed a lot of point-blank shots so far.
She has.
She has not finished well for the Hawks tonight.
They get Amaya Cosper for the foul, and Richardson misses the first free throw. She's 0 for 3 at the line. Helping the Panthers out there, but Medina Valley's got to score when they've got the ball. They've had some shots at the basket, haven't been able to knock them down. Richardson's second free throw. That's no good. Rebound, Cosper.
Panthers control the ball.
Here's Kennett with it. Kennett all the way up quickly. Gets it into the corner. 3 ball on the way from Chafin. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound, Morris for the Hawks. 1 and done for the Panthers. Here comes Morris the other way. Gives it up, Gallegos. Lost the ball, but she retains possession. Guarded by Guerrero up top. Gives it off to Jarrett straight away. Pounds out the dribble between the circles. Picked up her dribble. Gives it up to Morris. Morris, right-hand dribble against Chafin. Now she'll back it up. They look to run some offense. Morris over on the left wing. Tries to get it to Richardson. Cosper denied the inbound. They throw it off of Cosper out of bounds. It'll be Harlan ball. And a timeout's going to be taken. No, they're just going to get a sub in. Richardson will sit down. Into the game is Janae Henry. They get it inbound to Conley. Guarded by Kennett. Conley straight away, uses a screen by Henry. Thought about the 3, but passed it up. Hands it off to Jarrett. Then to Morris. Morris, long 3 on the way. Knocks it down.
Uncontested, but a long ways away, but puts it through.
Jason Morris with a long 3. And here's Guerrero the other way. Puts it up out of bounds. It's going to be Medina Valley ball. Last touch by Henry. And it's 20-5 Harlan. Medina Valley to inbound. Gets it into Guerrero. Off to Kennett. Guerrero straight away, spins around, drives all the way in. Easy right-hand layup, won't go. Too strong off the backboard and the rim. And here comes Morris the other way for the Hawks. Morris guarded by Chafin, dances around a screen by Henry. Pull-up jumper from 16 feet, that won't go. Rebound, Cosper. And Kennett up the floor quickly to Chafin. Chafin step-back jumper. That's too strong off the rim. And Griggs will get the rebound, throws up a quick shot. That's long, won't go. Chafin and Cosper combined, they get the rebound. Guerrero, long 3 off the side of the rim. That won't go. Medina Valley 0 for 4 on that trip. They outlet it to Morris. Morris dribbling all the way in against Kennett. Lost it, and Kennett comes away. But Medina Valley shorthanded 2 on 3. Here's Kennett all the way in, lays it up too strong. Chafin the rebound and pulls it out. Chafin to Cosper at the free throw line, takes a jumper. That's an air ball straight into the hands of Gallegos. 4:06 to go.
Panthers just cannot finish, Jarrett.
Gallegos driving all the way in, lays it up left hand, won't go. Henry the rebounds, and she cleans it up, puts it in. 22-5.
Panthers are getting to the goal, Jarrett, but just cannot score.
Yep. And here's Peyton Kennett with the basketball. Kennett drives in, gives it off. Guerrero drives in. Scoop shot won't go. And they're going to get a foul called, I believe, against Henry, and Guerrero will go to the line. No, they get Jarrett on the foul. That's going to be her second. And that first free throw by Guerrero is no good. Addie Ginther and Mackenzie Deacock back into the ball game. Cosper and Griggs will sit down. Gallegos takes a seat for Harlan, and Young comes back into the game. Guerrero's second free throw on the way. That's off the rim, no good.
That's 7 misses, isn't it?
Yep. Ginther with the rebound, throws it away. She was looking to get it to Deacock, who wasn't there. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Harlan basketball with 3:38 to go.
With scoring a premium, you've got to make the free throws. The Panthers have left 7 points there.
Yep. Timeout taken, 30-second timeout taken by Coach Barton. And Harlan just, they've been on fire here. They're 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, make it 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. But they've been getting the rebounds. They've been making the little shots inside when they needed them. Medina Valley's gotten the shots, but they're just not able to put that ball in the basket.
Had 4 shots on that second to the last offensive possession.
Only 1 hit the rim.
And only 1 even drew iron. So, and it's, they're not really contested. A few of them have been wide open, free passes to the hole there, and the Panthers just cannot get nothing to fall. Just too strong with everything.
Well, and the thing is here, there's 3:38 left. Now your task, outscore Harlan for the rest of this quarter, or the rest of the half, and see if you can get this down to around a 10-point lead by halftime. That to me, should be the goal for the Panthers at this point. Here's Conley with it for the Hawks.
Win this last 3.5 minutes.
Here's Conley, guarded by Kennett. Over on the left wing, picks up her dribble, gives it off straight away, thought about the shot. Dribble drive all the way in, puts it up with the right hand, lays it up and in.
Little floater, teardrop floater for number 31.
Barry Gordon gets that one to fall. Here's Chafin the other way. Ginther with it, gives it back to Chafin on the left wing. Chafin drives against Young all the way in, and that's going to be a push. It's going to be on the floor. It should be a 1-and-1 situation for Chafin. They're going to get number 1, Young. That's going to be her second foul, and that will send Chafin to the line for a 1-and-1 situation. 3:06 to go. Got to make your free throws. Chafin, her first free throw on the way. No good. Off the side of the rim. Rebound taken by Henry. They push it up. Here's Young. Young on the left side. Under 3 minutes to go first half. Villa with it straight away. And they're going to get a... Is that 3 seconds in the lane? Offensive foul. What do we get here? It's going to be Medina Valley ball. No, they're going to get number 1 Young with a block.
Illegal screen, I think, is what they're going to call.
That's her third foul. And it'll be Medina Valley ball. Morales back into the ball game. Gallegos will come back into the ball game for the Hawks. Young will sit down with 3 fouls. Deacock gets it into Kennett. They give it up Morales, and she'll walk it up the floor. Peyton Kennett over on the right side. Here's Ginther with it straight away. Into the corner, Chafin. Looking to drive baseline, and she's going to get fouled. Are they going to get her out of bounds or a foul? They're going to get her out of bounds, I think. No, they're going to call a foul. That should be 1-and-1. Who was the foul on? We're going to see. Number 10. That's going to be on Gallegos. That's going to be her first foul. But that will put Chafin at the line for a 1-and-1. She missed the front end of one just a moment ago. We'll see if she can get this one. Chafin at the line. Right-hand shooter. Free throw on the way. He gets that one to roll in. Much needed basket there for Michaela Chafin. And she'll earn one more free throw. .239 to play here in the first half. Chafin's second free throw on the way, and she gets that one to fall. 24-7 the score. Some subs coming into the ball game. Burris will check back in. All the starters out there again for the Panthers. They get it into Conley. Almost stolen away by Kennett, but Conley all the way in. Dribble drive, puts it up with the right hand, and she's going to get fouled on the shot. Got her on the wrist. I believe that was going to be on Peyton Kennett, and it is. That's going to be number 2 on Kennett. And that will send Conley to the line for a pair of free throws. First free throw on the way, and she knocks it down. Conley's second free throw on the way, and she gets them both to go. 26-7 your score. Medina Valley with it. Here's Ginther. Guard it. Gives it up Morales, and they're going to get a foul. That's going to be on number 31, Ari Gordon. That's her second. That will send Morales to the line. She'll be in the double bonus, so she's going to get 2 free throws. Morales at the line. She's 0 for 2 from the foul line tonight. We'll see if she can knock these down. First free throw on the way. Gets it to go. Morales with one more. Panthers trail by 18. Morales' second free throw on the way. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Out of bounds. That will be Medina Valley basketball.
Off of Gallegos underneath.
And so the Panthers have a chance here for a 3 or 4 point trip down the floor. They'll stop here for a second so that Burris can tie her shoe. And now she'll look to inbound it. Gets it in Morales into the corner. Lets the 3-ball go. Off the backboard, no. Burris rebounds. She's fouled from behind. Shot won't go, but she'll go to the line. That's going to be on number 33, Villa. That's going to be her second foul. And Burris will go to the line for a pair on the shooting foul.
Be able to cut into this lead with no time running off the clock.
2:17 to go here in the first half. Burris' first free throw on the way. Off the back rim, just a little strong, no good. So she'll have one more. Morris will check back into the ball game for Villa for the Hawks. Burris' second free throw on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for. Taken by Henry, and she gets it over to Morris. Nina Valley's free throw woes continue. Morris up top, guarded by Ginther. Swings it over to Conley. Conley inside to Henry. Nice passing that time, and Janae Henry puts it into the basket, and it's 28-8. 20-point lead with 1:54 to go. Morales with it, over to Ginther. Ginther tries to get it to Burris. It was poked away, but Ginther gets it back. Into the corner, Deacock tried to give it up to Ginther right there. Just a bad pass that time, and they turn it over. Here's Jarrett the other way. Jarrett all the way in, lays it up with the right hand, and she takes it coast to coast. All the way in for the basket, and it's 30-8. Quickly up to Deacock. She lays it up and in. 30-10. Gallegos quickly back the other way. Conley lays it up and in. They just
Great assist by Gallegos.
Back and forth they go, and there's going to be an offensive foul. Imani Jarrett takes the charge.
Going to get Kennett for a moving screen.
And Peyton Kennett, that's going to be her third foul. And Arroyos will come in for Kennett. Morris to inbound. 32-10 with 1:13 to go here in the first half. Jarrett gives it up. Mangum back into the ball game. Morris straight away out off the screen. Here's Jarrett, poked away by Burris out of bounds. It'll be Harlan ball with 1:01 to go. Jarrett inbounds it to Mangum. Mangum out on the left wing. Goes underneath to Richardson, who's back in.
Double dribble.
Yeah, they're going to get her for double dribble. She turns it over. It'll be Panther ball with 55.4 to go. Deacock will inbound, and here comes Morales up the floor. Morales walks it across the timeline. Guarded by Jarrett, looks to drive, gets it over in the corner to Ginther. She lets the 3-ball fly and knocks it down. Addie Ginther with a big three-pointer there for the Panthers. 32-13. Back the other way is Morris. Morris with it, gives it up to Mangum. Gallegos on the right wing, gives it to Richardson underneath, and she lays it up and in, just bangs her way down underneath and puts it in. And back the other way, here's Burris quickly against Richardson. Run her over, that's going to be a blocking foul against Richardson. That's going to be her second foul, and that's going to send Katie Burris to the line for a pair of free throws. (34-13) as Burris will be at the line. Burris' first free throw off the rim, no good.
It's 11 or 12 misses so far.
Yeah, no, they've left
at the line.
At least 10 points at the line. And with that, if you look at their free throw misses, that would make this an 11-point lead at least. Instead of a 21-point lead, Burris' second free throw is no good. Rebound, Richardson. 14 seconds to go. Richardson gives it up. Mangum looking to drive. 10 seconds to go. She finally across half court. Mangum drives all the way in. Lays it up, won't go. Rebound, Richardson underneath. Just fought for that all the way and lays it up and in before the buzzer, and that will do it for the first half. Your score at halftime, Harlan 36, Medina Valley 13. A 23-point lead for the Hawks at halftime. We're going to go ahead and take a break and come back. You are listening to Panther Basketball brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue here in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925 with one simple goal, to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over for the big game, they always bring your favorite snacks, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's like having a State Farm agent like Hazel Russell. Hazel's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you. Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441 or visit hazelrussell.com today.
Follow us on Twitter at MVBroadNet. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. Sammy's Restaurant and Havy's Alsatian Bakery, 2 legendary landmarks in Castroville. From breakfast to delicious hometown lunch specials and more, Sammy's satisfies your taste buds with the unique flavor of Castroville. And from fresh baked breads to pies and pastries, South Texans have made Havy's Alsatian Bakery a must-to-visit since 1940. Sammy's Restaurant, online at sammysrestaurant.com. Havy's Alsatian Bakery, online at havysbakery.com.
We're back here at Harlan ISD, where Medina Valley trailing the Harlan Hawks 36-13 at the half. It was 17-3 after the first quarter, and Medina Valley not able to close that gap any before the half. In fact, Harlan was able to extend it right there. And what's happening here, Medina Valley's missed 11 or 12 free throws in this ball game. You can look at that for part of the reason they're in this hole. The other one is not making the shots underneath the basket. They've had some point-blank looks, not able to knock them down. And Harlan is.
Yeah, Panthers are just pressing too hard. And even on the open shots, Jared, they're not even – a few times not even drawing iron. The one possession, the Panthers had 4 shots at the basket and only drew iron one time. Not scoring the basketball, and that's what Coach Russell said the Panthers needed to do. And this is not a very good start to this ball game through 2 quarters. And, I don't know what it's going to take in the second half, but the Panthers need to shoot about 70% in the second half just to get back into this ball game.
Yeah, and when you look at it quarter to quarter, they outscored Medina Valley 17-3 in the first quarter, outscored them 19-10 in the second quarter. So they were able to extend that lead even more. And like you said, Medina Valley's going to have to come out on fire. They're going to have to get some stops. They're going to have to get to the foul line and convert their free throws. And, all you can do here, if you're the Panthers, is play the next quarter. You try to win that next quarter, cut into this lead, and try to make it manageable. That's all you can do right now if you're Medina Valley.
Yeah, and if I'm Coach Barton for the Hawks, I'm telling my team we're going to take the air out of the ball here a little bit. We're going to work the ball around, and then we're going to try to set it inside and get it to the big gal Richardson there. Run some time off the clock, limit the Panthers' offensive possessions, score underneath.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right, Maureen. She's a big presence under the basket. She's going to fight for rebounds. She's going to get her way in there. She's a left-handed shooter, but we've seen her make baskets with her right hand. And the big thing there is Medina Valley's having to collapse down on her. If she wants to kick it out for 3, they're deadly from outside too. Jason Morris has hit a 3 in this game. Layla Conley's hit a 3. They've had some players off the bench hit some 3s. So, they got some shooters. And right now, the way this game's going, they're able to do offensively whatever they like. Medina Valley's going to have to come away with some turnovers. They're going to have to find a way to convert underneath the basket. And, you know, you can harp on it all day, but that's going to be the big thing is when they have point-blank looks, they have to finish them.
Right. And they're not. You know, everything's too hard off the rim. Too many open possessions down there where the Panthers just throw the ball away and don't get a shot off. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, but, you know, just hope you can win the second half and just make it a little bit respectable.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Basketball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Experience a friendly, no-pressure car buying experience and find the perfect vehicle for your lifestyle and budget at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer. Get upfront posted pricing, 10-day guaranteed trade-in appraisals, and easy financing options on our wide selection of over 450 new cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus certified and pre-owned vehicles. As the winner of GM's Mark of Excellence Award for sales volume and customer satisfaction, it's easy to see why more people are buying from North Park Chevrolet than ever before. Find new roads and experience Chevrolet. The North Parkway, a proud member of the Kalig Auto Group and a J.D. Power 2019 Dealer of Excellence for the customer sales experience. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com. Highest rated dealer based on sales volume and customer satisfaction. For J.D. Power 2019 DOE information, visit jdpower.com/DOE.
TTL is a full-service engineering and environmental consulting firm specializing in civil and geotechnical engineering, construction materials testing, and environmental consulting. TTL is proud to support Medina Valley Athletics. Go Panthers! For more information on TTL's services, please visit ttlusa.com or call Justin Clemens at 210-888-6096. TTL, driven to serve our clients, our communities, and our people.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community 80 years ago, and for 80 years we've delivered safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to be a part of this community and continue to serve beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, giving back to libraries, hosting safety presentations, and so much more. We belong to this community and are honored to do so. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at medinaec.org.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Buying a new house means a lot of decisions, starting with where are you going to get the best mortgage? At our bank, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, expert-friendly advice, and without the long wait you get from one of those big city financials. Make your dream home a reality. Talk with us. We're an equal housing lender. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at castrovillestatebank.com.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you. Follow us on Twitter at MV Broadnet. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here to Harlan ISD as we're about ready to start the second half. Medina Valley trailing 36-13 as we get ready to start the third quarter. We'll see if the Panthers have a comeback in them here. It'll be the original starting five for both teams on the floor to start here. And Mackenzie Deacock will inbound it for the Panthers. And Ileana Morales with it. The Panthers now moving left to right. Deacock with it, free throw line, over to Morales. Deacock underneath, spins around with the left hand, high off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Morris underneath. And here comes Morris the other way. Gives it off Gallegos. Gallegos backs it up. And Conley lets fly from three, off the rim, no good. And Morales with a rebound. Her and Burris the other way. Morales all the way in, lays it up and in. Ileana Morales with a run-out basket. 2 points there, and then they stepped out of bounds, turned it over right away as she crossed the line before throwing it in. And right away, Medina Valley with a turnover, and they'll get the ball back. Peyton Kennett to inbound underneath her own basket. Tried to throw it out deep, tipped away by Conley, but they maintain possession. Ginther for three. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken by Conley the other way. Gets it up to Morris underneath. Good ball fake, and then puts it up and in.
Too easy.
Peyton Kennett with it the other way. Kennett off to Burris. Burris on the right wing, holding on to the basketball. Morales, they swing it around to Kennett. Kennett on the left wing. Skip past Burris. Here's Ginther underneath against Richardson, who blocked it. And Morris saves it, inbound to Conley. And Conley up the right side of the floor. Conley all the way in against Kennett, lays it up with the right hand, off the rim, no good, and Kennett with the rebound. Peyton Kennett coming up the floor here now. Gets it up, good bounce pass to Ginther, who lays it up and shorted it. And a rebound by Harlan. 2-on-1 the other way. Morales fighting to get back into the play. Throws it up, and Morales is going to foul Gallegos, who will go to the line for a pair of free throws. That's going to be one on Ileana Morales. 38-15 your score, and Gallegos to the line to try to up the lead a little more. First free throw off the side of the rim, no good.
Neither team shooting free throws too well tonight.
No, they're not. Gallegos' second free throw on the way. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Peyton Kennett. Here's Morales up the right side of the floor. Morales looks to drive in, gives it up to Deacock underneath against Richardson. She blocked it, saves it in to Gallegos, and she'll start up the left side of the floor. Bounce past Richardson underneath. Kicks it out, Conley for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Mackenzie Deacock. Burris was tripped by Morris. Ball's on the ground. What are we going to get here? The ball came free. They're going to get Morris for the foul, I believe. And they are. They're going to get Morris for the foul. That's going to be her first. And it'll be Panther ball with 6:03 to go third quarter. Morales up the floor here, guarded by Jarrett. And she threw it away to Conley, playing in that passing lane. Conley, scoop shot, won't go with the right hand, and Morales with the rebound. Panthers back the other way with it. Gives it up to Kennett, lets it fly from about 14 feet, and Peyton Kennett knocks it down. That's a two. As she gets that to fall, 38-17 your score. Here's Morris with it the other way for the Hawks. Morris guarded by Burris, gives it off Jarrett. Jarrett straight away. Skip pass. Conley drives all the way in, gives it off Richardson underneath, guarded by Deacock. She walked all day with it.
3 seconds.
They're going to get her for a 3-second violation, and that'll be a turnover to the Panthers.
Could have called either one. Walk or the 3 seconds.
So it'll be Medina Valley ball. Morales will bring it up the floor, gives it off to Burris. Burris to Ginther, spins around, kicks it out, Kennett. Kennett driving inside, picks up her dribble, lets the jumper fly, rebound Deacock, puts it up and gets it to fall. Mackenzie Deacock with a second chance opportunity.
Good follow-up there by Deacock.
38-19 the score. Back the other way, here's Morris with it. Richardson getting ready to check back into the ball game. And they're going to get Gallegos for a double, or carrying the basketball. They're going to carry it, and that's going to – Richardson had subbed out earlier. Henry actually had started this second half, and now Richardson will sub into the ball game. Here's Morales with it. Gets it over to Ginther. Thought about the three, passed it up, puts up a runner, and Addie Ginther knocks it down. 38-21 your score. Medina Valley on a little bit of a run here, trying to make it interesting. Richardson underneath, spins around, and she gets that one to go with the left hand. Here's Burris up to Ginther, gives it off Morales, steps into a left wing three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Deacock underneath to Kennett, puts it up, lays it up and in. Peyton Kennett.
Good ball movement there by the Panthers.
40-23 your score, and here's Jarrett the other way. Medina Valley starting to put the ball in the basket. Conley with it. They need some stops. Conley throws up floater. That won't go. Rebound ripped down by Burris. Up ahead, Morales. They have a 3-on-2 the other way. Bounce past Kennett up underneath. Lays it up and in. Peyton Kennett. And timeout, Coach Barton. He wants to talk things over. Medina Valley's cut this lead 40-25. A 23-point lead down to 15 with 3:53 to go in the third quarter.
Great ball movement by the Panthers on that fast break. Good bounce pass. Kennett got it. Faked the little jumper, then put it in. Little bit of a run here, Jarrett.
Yep, down to 15. Medina Valley's come out on fire here. Peyton Kennett with 6 points here in the third quarter already, and that was a full timeout taken by Coach Barton, and, you know, you can't blame him there. He saw Medina Valley come out. They're looking to get some things going. Harlan's turned the ball over a few times, maybe got a little bit complacent with the big lead. Yep. He's going to have to get his team back into the ball game.
Yeah, they're a little sloppy, and the Panthers are making them pay for it, finally finishing at the rim now, Medina Valley. And that's what you need. You need to cut into this lead. You've cut into it by 8 points now. Need to keep it going.
Yeah, 12-4 run by the Panthers to start this second half. And like you said, Maury, just got to keep that momentum going now.
Keep that intensity after this timeout.
They'll come out of the timeout here. Going to be the same five for the Panthers. It'll be Kennett, Burris, Morales, Ginther, and Deacock on the floor. It'll be Richardson, Morris, Gallegos, Conley, and Young, who's checked into the ball game for Imani Jarrett, on the floor for Harlan. Morris will do the inbound. Medina Valley in their full court press. Looking to try to create some turnovers, and they do right there. Peyton Kennett with it underneath, had it swatted from behind. Conley called for the foul. That's her first, and Kennett will go to the line for a pair of free throws.
Cut into this lead with no time off the clock.
And now you can see Harlan, some of them starting to droop their shoulders a
little
bit.
Frustration setting in.
And here's Peyton Kennett at the line. Her first free throw on the way. Knocks it down. Peyton Kennett. She'll have one more.
33 in the ball game now for 35 for the Hawks.
Morris sits down, and Villa checks in. Kennett's second free throw on the way. Gets that roll to go. 28-40 your score, or 40-28 your score. Down to a 12-point lead. Make it 40-27 rather. Back the other way, lays it up. That won't go. Rebound Medina Valley. Ginther ripped it down. They give it up to Kennett, and here she comes the other way. Peyton Kennett off to Morales. Down to Deacock, back to Morales, who looks to drive in, gives it to Kennett. Straightaway three.
Bang!
Peyton Kennett puts it in. She's got 11 in the quarter, and it's a 10-point lead for Harlan. And back comes Medina Valley. Here's Harlan with it via straightaway against Ginther. Lays it off to Conley on the right wing. Down low, Henry backs her way in, lays it up. It won't go. That was Richardson, but the foul's going to be called, and she'll go to the line for a pair. We'll see who they get if that was on Deacock, and it is going to be on Mackenzie Deacock. That's going to be her first foul, and Richardson will go to the line. She's not been good from the foul line in this ball game so far, but she'll have a pair here. First free throw on the way, and she gets that one to go.
Lead back to 11, but the Panthers have cut into it. 12 points here after half.
Richardson's second free throw. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound tip for, and Young comes away with it for the Hawks.
Wow, got a block out.
Richardson underneath against Burris, leans in, won't go. Rebound fought for. They're going to get Morales over the back, I believe.
You could not let him get possession on that offensive foul. You got a block out on that missed free throw.
That foul was on the floor. They're going to get Morales for it, her second. Young to inbound, gets it in Gallegos. Gallegos dancing around beyond the arc. Backs up her dribble now. Here's Richardson down low, lost the ball, got it back. That should be a travel, and it is. She walked with the basketball. It'll be Medina Valley ball with 2:55 to go in the third. Deacock will inbound. Into the ball game comes Ari Gordon for Harlan, and Gallegos will sit down. Morales for the Panthers across the timeline. Morales with it, looking to drive, gets it to Burris on the right wing. Here's Deacock down low. They're swinging around the perimeter. Burris straight away, guarded by Gordon. Leaves it for Ginther, lets the three fly. That's long, no good. Rebound, Harlan. And here's Young with it the other way for the Hawks. Young driving, kicks it off into the corner. Gordon gives it up Villa for three from the left wing, and she knocks it down. Big three-pointer for Vivian Villa. And a 44-30 score. Here's Kennett with it the other way. Burris to Morales. Deacock underneath. That won't go. Rebound Young for Harlan, and now Medina Valley's gone cold their last couple of trips. They need to stop. Here's Gordon underneath, lays it up and in.
5 unanswered quick.
Back to a 16-point lead, and here's Ginther with it. Gives it up Morales. Morales drives all the way in, lays it up with the left hand, and she gets the roll.
Pass picked off by Kennett.
Kennett the other way with it. Lets that jumper fly. That was short. Rebound taken by Villa, and she outlets it to Gordon, who gets it to Young. Young the other way with it. All the way in. She lost it. It's going to go out of bounds. No, she saved it into Conley. Panther crowd wanted the out of bounds. Underneath, Gordon lays it up, won't go, but she's going to get fouled, and she'll go to the line with 1:27 to go here in the third quarter.
Think they're going to get Morales on that foul.
That's going to be her third. Her and Kennett both with 3 fouls in the ball game. 46-32 the score. And Harlan at the line. Ari Gordon will be at the line to shoot a pair of free throws. First free throw on the way, and she knocks it down.
Whole new line in now for the Panthers.
You're going to get Persine, Arroyos, Griggs, and Guerrero into the ball game. Kennett, the only starter still on the floor for Medina Valley. Second free throw for Gordon on the way, and she knocks them both down, 48-32. Gordon with 6 points off the bench for the Hawks. We'll see if that second team in there for Medina Valley can keep up this intensity. Here's Peyton Kennett. She'll bring the ball up the floor. Gets it to Arroyos. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Arroyos back with it. Back to Kennett. Guerrero, Kennett. Arroyos looking to drive all the way in. Puts it up with the right hand. Off the backboard, won't go. Persine the rebound, and she gets it to go.
Good follow-up by Persine.
Kaylin Persine with 2 points off the bench. 48-34 now your score. Here's Villa with it. Gets it over to Young. Young down low. Guarded by Griggs. Blocked by Griggs, but they're going to get a foul. Richardson will go to the line for a pair. Cameron Griggs thought she got the block, but she got some hand in there, and that'll put Richardson at the line. Richardson, left-hand shooter. First free throw on the way. That's good. She was missing them early on, but she's knocked her last 3 down. And she'll have one more. Second free throw for Richardson. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound by Arroyos, and she brings it all the way up the floor. Gives it off Guerrero. Persine gets it. They're going to get a foul on the floor before that. I believe they're going to get it on Gordon. And they are going to get number 31, Ari Gordon, for the foul. That's going to be her third. 49-34 your score. That on the floor, and Jarrett's going to check back in for Gordon. Arroyos will inbound the basketball with 47.6 to go. They get it inbound to Griggs. Griggs to Kennett. Down low, Arroyos puts it up. That won't go. Off-balance shot and ripped away by Guerrero. Swatted out of bounds by Richardson, who then decides to stare Guerrero down. How about a little taunting right there? How about a technical? They're not going to call it. I mean, they're going to talk to her, though. I mean, if you're going to stare players down like that and act like that, I mean, in a high school game, that's uncalled for. Arroyo's going to inbound it, gets it into Griggs. Griggs to Persine underneath, gives it to Guerrero, goes in, and she's going to get fouled. Hangs on the rim and falls out. It won't go, but she's going to go to the line for a pair. They're going to get number 5, Jada Mangum, on the foul. That's going to be her first. And Guerrero will go to the line. First free throw on the way. Can't get it to fall. She missed about 6 of them in the first half. She needs to get one to fall. Second free throw for Guerrero on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound. Persine fought for it, but Richardson came away with it. They push it up to Jarrett. Richardson underneath, goes up with the left hand. That won't go, and Persine with the rebound gets it to Guerrero. Guerrero will bring it up the floor. Gets it off to Griggs. Griggs on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Arroyo. She'll drive all the way in. Lays it up and in with the right hand. Clara Arroyos gets that basket to fall, and it's 49-36, 3 seconds to go. Mangum throws it up at the buzzer. It won't go. The Panthers cut a 23-point lead at half, down to 13 at the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break and come back. Your score, Harlan 49, Medina Valley 36. You're listening to Panther Basketball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
TTL is a full-service engineering and environmental consulting firm specializing in civil and geotechnical engineering, construction materials testing, and environmental consulting. TTL is proud to support Medina Valley Athletics. Go Panthers! For more information on TTL services, please visit ttlusa.com or call Justin Clemens at 210-888-6096. TTL, driven to serve our clients, our communities, and our people.
Follow us on Twitter at MVBroadNet. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here to Harlan ISD as we're about to start the fourth quarter. Medina Valley trailing Harlan 49-36. This was a 23-point lead at the half. Medina Valley's cut it down to 13. They cut into it by 10 points there in that third quarter. And Maury, that's what they needed to do. Now we'll see if they can cut into this some more.
Panthers will get the ball to start the second, or this fourth quarter. Well, actually,
No,
Harlan will get the ball.
Morris will inbound for the Hawks to start the fourth quarter, and she gets it into Conley. Conley guarded by Kennett. Same 5 on the floor for the Panthers at end at the third. Conley backs up her dribble. Gives it off to Jarrett. Jarrett guarded by Persine up top. Gives it off to Gallegos. Gallegos met up top by Guerrero. Gallegos looking to dribble drive. Kicks it out. That's going to be stolen away by Persine. Good job that time with the quick hands. They push it up to Arroyos. Arroyos looking to drive all the way in. Left hand won't go. Rebound, Guerrero, who puts it up and in.
Follow up by Guerrero.
Madison Guerrero gets that bucket to fall, and it's 49-38. Here's Jarrett with it for the Hawks to Gallegos. Behind the screen for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound ripped down by Kennett. That's what the Panthers need there, and then almost threw it away. Guerrero gets knocked down. They're going to get Jarrett for the foul. That's going to be 3 on Imani Jarrett, and that's going to be the 6th team foul. One more. No,
5th. They just changed it. Yes.
So that's 5 then for both teams, and Griggs is going to inbound.
Panthers, Jarrett can cut it down to single digits with a basket here.
Griggs gets it into Persine. Persine gives it off to Kennett. Over to Guerrero. Guerrero looking to drive. Spins around, puts it up. Left-hander goes for Guerrero. And it's a 9-point lead for the Hawks. 49-40 your score. 6:54 to go. Up the right side's Jarrett playing with 3 fouls. They give it off to Morris. Morris on the left side guarded by Arroyos. Around a screen by Richardson, steps back, passes up the shot, gives it to Conley. Long 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Medina Valley. Arroyos with it. And had it poked away by Conley, picked her pocket. Conley in the other way, throws up a wild shot, won't go, but we'll see if they call that on the floor or on the shot.
If they give her 2 shots, that's a bailout. That was on the floor 10 feet away.
Yeah, and that's going to be on Griggs.
Wow. I agree on the foul, but not shooting.
49-40 your score. Conley at the line for pair of free throws. First one on the way, knocks it down. Layla Conley gets that one to fall, back to a 10-point lead. 50-40. She'll have one more. Second free throw, knocks it down. 51-40 your score, back to an 11-point lead. Here's Medina Valley with it. Gives it off Griggs. Griggs to Kennett, lets it fly from three. Off the rim, no good. Morris with the rebound for Harlan. It was Peyton Kennett's first miss in the second half, I think. Conley dishes it, Richards puts it up. No basket, it's going to be on the floor. Oh, she walked. They're going to get her for a walk. Panther crowd comes alive. A huge Panther crowd behind us comes alive. And it's going to be Medina Valley ball with 6:10 to go, 51-40. Here's Peyton Kennett with the basketball. Met by Jarrett. They're extending their pressure a little bit. Here's Guerrero with it. Guerrero spins around, gives it back off to Kennett. Now Arroyos. Here's Griggs. Skip pass. Kennett straight away. Over to Guerrero. Looking to dribble drive. Cut off on the baseline. Now she'll pull it back out to Peyton Kennett. Back to Guerrero on the right wing. 5:44 to go. Guerrero looking to drive. Turns that corner underneath. Lost the basketball. Here's Jarrett with it. Pushes it up ahead. Gallegos. Gallegos gives it to Morris. Left wing three. That's going to be strong. No good. Rebound. Gallegos throws that up. Won't go. Richardson rebound. That's partially blocked and she'll get fouled. So Richardson will go to the line for a pair. I think that's going to be on Persine.
Might be on Griggs.
They do get Griggs, number 23.
A lot of ball, saying they got it with the body.
That's going to be her third. 5:25 to go, a 51-40 lead, and Richardson at the line for a pair of free throws. She's 2 for 4 in the half from the foul line. Left-hand shooter, first free throw on the way. That's off the side of the rim and the heel, no good.
Block out.
Yeah,
got to block out.
Block out. Richardson with one more. Second free throw. Off the heel of the rim, no good. Rebound by Griggs. Griggs up to Arroyos. Arroyos throws it away. Tried to get it to Kennett, and it flies out of bounds, and that's going to be Harlan ball. Bad turnover there by the Panthers. And Morris is going to inbound the basketball. Richardson will sit down. Henry comes back into the ball game. Arroyos to guard the inbounder. They get it in the backcourt to Conley. Conley will bring it up the floor. Conley guarded by Kennett, looking to drive, goes behind the back around a screen by Henry. Good job by Kennett to fight through it. They give it off to Morris on the left wing. Arroyos guards her. Looks to dribble drive, backs up, step back jumper, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Medina Valley. Gets it off to Guerrero, who'll bring it up the floor. Pushes it up to Griggs, underneath Arroyos. Arroyos goes up with it, it's blocked, and it's saved inbound to Conley.
Where was the foul there?
I think it was all ball, Gert. Helter-skelter the other way. Ripped for it on the ground. That's going to be possession arrow. That should be Medina Valley ball, and they're going to tee up Jarrett. There you go. Amani Jarrett's going to get teed up, and a personal. She's out of the ball game. That's 5 on her because the technical's a personal and the personal foul. Well, they're going to get a jump ball, so she wasn't fouled on the floor, but they do get Amani Jarrett for that. That should only be 4 fouls then.
You had a Hawk player down on the play. She went in with her back against the
against the backboard
support. You back up, walk in now.
Here's the big one now. That's a technical, so Medina Valley, they're going to get the basketball. They're going to get the technical. They're going to get the 2 free throws for the technical, and then they're going to get the ball with 4:39 to go. And Guerrero's going to the line to shoot the free throws. But she should be she shouldn't have to shoot the free throws.
He can pick whoever he wants.
Yeah, on the technical, he can pick who he wants. I would imagine they're going to pick Peyton Kennett, and they do. They'll put Kennett at the line, the best free throw shooter on the floor for the Panthers at the moment, and they're going to put her at the line. So Kennett's going to get a pair of free throws here, and then Medina Valley's going to get the basketball. This could be a 4 or 5 point trip here for the Panthers. So Kennett at the line, her first free throw. Off the rim, no good. Couldn't get that one to fall, just a little hard. One more for Kennett, it's on the way. She knocks that one down. And they'll get the basketball. 41-51 your score. Now you're going to get Griggs to inbound the basketball right here in front of our scorers table. 4:39 to go. They get it into Kennett. Kennett back to Griggs. Griggs to Guerrero. Guerrero, Arroyos on the left wing. Backs it up. Skip pass to Kennett. Now Guerrero with it again. Back to Kennett as they swing it around the perimeter. Kennett will back up her dribble. Peyton Kennett holding on to the basketball. Looking to dribble drive. Spins around. Gives it off Arroyos. Clara Arroyos with it now up top. Back to Kennett on the right wing. Kennett looking to drive. Tried to split the defenders and lost it. Throws it up ahead, out of bounds. Connolly couldn't hold on to it. It's going to be Medina Valley ball with 4:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Medina Valley trailing by 10 here with 4 minutes to go.
Morales will come in now for
Kennett.
Arroyos.
No, yeah, you're right. Arroyos will sit down. And so Morales will bring it up the floor here for the Panthers. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. They get it over to Guerrero.
Haven't seen this unit together tonight. This is
No.
the first time.
Persine into the corner, drives baseline, goes up with it.
Great move!
And Persine knocks it down.
Egg points!
And a timeout going to be taken. An 8-point lead, 51-43 your score, and that's the closest Medina Valley's been since trailing by 23 in this ball game at halftime. And that is going to be is that a full or a 30? I think that's a 30-second timeout. It is, and we'll stay right here. Medina Valley's made a valiant effort to come back here, but
15 points they've outscored the Hawks in the second half.
And so
it's not over yet, Jared.
No, not over yet, but there's still a lot to go, and you got under 4 minutes to go. A big hill that the Panthers have been climbing, and they're not to the top of it yet, but they're about 3/4 of the way there. But they just got to keep up this intensity on Harlan. They've frustrated them here in this second half.
We're sitting across from the Harlan spectators, and they're sitting on their hands.
Yep.
The Panther fans are up and cheering.
Yeah, Medina Valley's got a bigger crowd on hand than Harlan does here, and they're loud. Morris will inbound, 3:51 to go. Full court press by the Panthers. She gets it into Conley, then back to Morris, guarded by Morales. Morris looking to push it up the floor, gets it across the timeline. Goes behind the back, almost had her pocket picked there, picks up her dribble, poked away Guerrero, she comes up with the steal. Here's Morales the other way. Morales lays it off to Kennett underneath. Kennett, too strong, won't go. Persine the rebound, no foul on that.
Wow.
You're kidding me, no foul on that at all.
Coach.
And here's Young the other way. Conley.
Wow.
Gives it underneath to Henry, what a pass. Partially blocked by Griggs. And Medina Valley comes away with it with 3:15 to go. Here's Guerrero with it the other way for the Panthers. Guerrero pounding out the right-hand dribble. Morales on the right wing. Lets the three ball fly. That's going to be banking it home. Ileana Morales calls bank. And it's a 5-point lead for Harlan. Back the other way. Gordon underneath lays it up and in. Ari Gordon with a big answer there for the Hawks. 53-46. Here's Morales with it the other way. Ileana Morales tried to give it to Griggs, and Young stole it. Young all by herself. Lays it up. Won't go. Blew the layup, but Conley with the rebound. 2:40 to go. Conley steps into a two. Off the rim, no good.
No.
Long rebound, Morris. And Harlan maintains possession, and a timeout taken by Coach Barton. He wants to talk things over. 53-46 your score. And it is going to be a full timeout. With that, we're going to take a break. You're listening to Panther Basketball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community 80 years ago, and for 80 years we've delivered safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to be a part of this community and continue to serve beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, giving back to libraries, hosting safety presentations, and so much more. We belong to this community and are honored to do so. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at medinaec.org.
willing to accept the responsibility that you have to protect this team and this school and this town. And make no mistake about it, gentlemen, we are in the business of protecting this town.
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Back here at Harlan as we coming out of the timeout, it'll be Griggs, Guerrero, Morales, Persine, and Kennett on the floor for the Panthers.
Closest it's been, Jared, since 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah, 7-point lead. And it will be Harlan basketball with 2:31 to play here in the ball game. It'll be Gallegos, Gordon, Conley, Villa, and Young on the floor for Harlan, and Conley with it off the inbound. Conley backing it out. They give it off to Gordon. Gordon underneath, puts it up. That won't go. Via the rebound. That's too strong. And Gordon with the offensive board. And they'll back it out now and eat some clock. Conley looking to drive. Gets it off to Gordon. Gordon had her pocket picked. They scramble on the floor. Ball's loose. Are they going to get a foul or a jump ball? Jump ball. That's going to be Harlan basketball off the possession arrow. But that'll change it. Next time that happens, it'll be Medina Valley ball off of that. Morris going to come into the ball game for Gordon.
But 2 offensive rebounds there, Jared. You could have.
Eating 21 seconds off that clock. Young will inbound for the Hawks. 2:10 to go. Now they're talking things over a little bit here. Because it was a possession arrow.
Well, they're checking to see whose possession arrow. Coach Russell said they didn't change it after the beginning of the quarter.
That's right. Yeah, and they haven't had a jump
ball. Harlan
since
got
then.
it to start the quarter.
That's right.
So this should be Medina Valley's ball. This is the first possession since the start of the fourth quarter. And we were right here because they inbounded it right in front of us.
They're talking it over at the scorer's table right now. I think they're going to give it to Medina Valley. It's going to be Panther ball. And that's the right call because the possession arrow never changed.
Richardson back into the ball game now.
Well, now Morris subs back out. She came in, never even ran the play, and walked out. And so Griggs will inbound, 2:10 to go. Medina Valley trailing by 7. They've been within 5.
They've been down by 23.
Yep. Griggs inbounds it. Kennett's going to let it roll as far as she can before that clock starts running, and she picks it up. Kennett gives it off Morales. Morales lets the shot fly off the rim, no good. Rebound Harlan. Conley pushes it up the floor to Jarrett. Jarrett all the way in, tries to save it. Guerrero touched it last, out of bounds. It'll be Harlan basketball with 1:55 to go. And now some subs will come in. It'll be Morris, Gallegos, and Villa into the ball game. Jarrett, Richardson, and Gordon will sit down. Young looking to get it in. Inbounds it to Conley underneath. Gives it off to Morris, cutting to the basket, lays it up, won't go. Rebound, Peyton Kennett, and she had her pocket picked from behind by Morris. Conley with the basketball, looking to drive baseline, lays it up with the right hand and in.
Can't give them extra possessions.
Layla Conley with the basket, 46-55, back up to 9. Here's Persine, drives baseline, lays it up. That rolls across the back of the rim, won't go. Rebound Young, they fight for it. Jump ball, it'll be Harlan basketball with the possession arrow with 1:29 to go. Morris will inbound. 55-46 the score.
When do you start putting them on the line, Jared?
You got to start pretty soon. There's a steal by Morales, and she lays it up and blew the layup. Won't go, and they're going to get a out-of-bounds Harlan ball. Morales had a chance right there to cut it from 2 points right there off the steal. Couldn't get that left-hand layup to fall. And now a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Barton. It's a 30-second timeout. And we'll stay right here. Possession arrow will favor Medina Valley on the next tie-up, but the Panthers trailing by 9 here, 55-46. It's been a valiant effort to get back into this ball game, but the clock not on their side right now.
No, and you just had an opportunity there, a steal and an open layup, and just would not fall. Neither team really shooting the free throws that well. We know how many the Panthers have missed so far. When do you start putting the Hawks on the line here? You got 1 minute and 29 seconds left to go. You're down by 9.
Yep. Medina Valley staying with their same lineup here with 1:25 to go. They get it inbound to Conley. Conley up the right side, picked up her dribble. They wanted to travel, didn't get it. Morris across the timeline. She's going to hold on to the basketball now and eat clock, and the Panthers are going to have to force the issue. Persign up on Morris, around a screen by Villa. Hands it off to Conley. Back to Villa with it. Gives it to Conley underneath. Fake that pass. Got a man off of her, and Conley lays it up and in. 11-point lead. Here's Morales with it the other way. 59 seconds to go. Morales drives all the way in. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for a pair of free throws. With 55.9 to go, they get number 33, Villa, on the foul. That's going to be her third.
You've got to knock these down.
Morales at the line, shooting a pair. First free throw on the way. Gets it to fall. She'll have one more. Second free throw for Morales on the way. Can't get that one to fall. And she almost got her own rebound. It goes out of bounds to Harlan. 10-point lead, 57-47. Morris will inbound. The Panthers are going to have to force the issue, try to get a steal. If not, they're going to have to start fouling. They get it to Conley in the backcourt. Kennett guarding her. Conley trying to get it across that timeline. Kennett doing a good job, and she steals it away. Good job by Peyton Kennett. Kennett all the way in, lays it up. Blew the layup, won't go. Griggs with the rebound. Can't get that to fall. Rebound fought for. It's Griggs. Poked away. Underneath, throws it off of Griggs, out of bounds. Harlan ball. Had 3 chances point blank right there and couldn't get him to fall.
They might overturn this and give it back to the Panthers.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. No, they're talking it over here. And it's going to be Harlan basketball. 33.4 to go and a 10-point Harlan lead. Morris to inbound. Throws it away, out of bounds, Panther ball. No time ran off the clock either because no one touched it. 33.4 to go. Jarrett Richardson and Gordon come back into the ball game for Harlan. Morris, Gallegos, and Villa sit down. Kennett to inbound. Kennett gets it in. Morales lets it fly from 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Gordon on the floor. How about a travel? She rolled over and they get it. Rolled over on the floor with the basketball. Traveling violation, Panther ball. Griggs to inbound, but the Panthers need a bucket.
Need one desperately here.
They're going to inbound on the baseline. It'll be Kennett to do the inbound. Panthers with 4 up high. As they break, they get it into Griggs. Poked out of bounds. Medina Valley ball. 26.5 to go in a timeout taken. And this is going to be a full timeout, and with that, we'll take a break. You're listening to Panther Basketball, and we will continue in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
TTL is a full-service engineering and environmental consulting firm specializing in civil and geotechnical engineering, construction materials testing, and environmental consulting. TTL is proud to support Medina Valley Athletics. Go Panthers! For more information on TTL services, please visit ttlusa.com or call Justin Clemens at 210-888-6096. TTL, driven to serve our clients, our communities, and our people.
Back here at Harlan as we come out of the timeout, 26.5 to go. The Hawks with a 10-point lead, and Cameron Griggs to inbound the basketball. Griggs to try to get it in. She does in the corner to Kennett. Kennett thought about the 3, passed it up underneath, puts it up, won't go, no foul. Richardson rips it down. Conley with it with 18 seconds left, and here's Young up the floor the other way. Young for the Hawks, and she's going to dribble this out down to 10, and Guerrero's going to foul her. And she'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. That's 1 on Guerrero. And Young at the line. She'll have 1 free throw. It's on the way. That's no good. Rebound by Griggs. Griggs will bring it up the floor with 8 seconds left. Gives it off to Kennett. Kennett over to Griggs. Lets the 3-ball fly. That's off the rim. No good. And that will go out of bounds with .5 to go. And all they have to do is inbound the basketball, and that's going to do it. They do inbound it, and that is the ball game. Your final score here at Harlan is the Harlan Hawks 47, Medina Valley, or rather Harlan 57, Medina Valley 47. That is your final. A valiant effort by the Panthers. Found themselves down 23 points at halftime. Cut this lead down to 5 at one point. Couldn't get over that hump. Harlan pulled away there in the end, and Medina Valley falls. The best they can do in district is going to be second place, and Harlan will clinch the district title with this win here tonight. We're going to go ahead and take a break and then come back to wrap things up. You're listening to Panther Basketball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue here in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Experience a friendly, no-pressure car buying experience and find the perfect vehicle for your lifestyle and budget at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer. Get upfront posted pricing, 10-day guaranteed trade-in appraisals, and easy financing options on our wide selection of over 450 new cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus certified and pre-owned vehicles. As the winner of GM's Mark of Excellence Award for sales volume and customer satisfaction, it's easy to see why more people are buying from North Park Chevrolet than ever before. Find new roads and experience Chevrolet. The North Parkway, a proud member of the Kalig Auto Group and a J.D. Power 2019 Dealer of Excellence for the customer sales experience. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com. Highest rated dealer based on sales volume and customer satisfaction. For J.D. Power 2019 DOE information, visit jdpower.com/DOE.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community 80 years ago, and for 80 years we've delivered safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to be a part of this community and continue to serve beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, giving back to libraries, hosting safety presentations, and so much more. We belong to this community and are honored to do so. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at medinaec.org.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Nothing but the best sports coverage for Medina Valley.
It really grows on you, doesn't it?
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here to Harlan Gym. Your final tonight, Harlan 57, Medina Valley 47 as the Panthers fall. Harlan clinches a district title with their win here tonight. This game was a tale of two halves. Medina Valley came out of the gate, and it was kind of like the way it always is against Harlan. Off to a slow start, Harlan off to a fast start. Panthers trailed 17-3 after the first quarter. They trailed 36-13 at halftime. They were down by 23 points. The Panthers would come out in the third quarter ready to go. They cut it to a 13-point lead. They cut 10 points off of that. It was 49-36 at the end of the third quarter. And then Medina Valley would continue to go on a run in the fourth. They would cut the lead down to 5 at one point, but they just could not get all the way over that hill. You can look back at some of the things, missed free throws. They missed about 15 free throws in this game. Well, there's the difference right there in the ball game. But the slow start for the Panthers, not being able to score early, buried them in a hole. And we always say you can't win a game in the first quarter, but you can lose one. And Medina Valley lost this game early in this ball game.
Well, and they expended all of their energy to cut into that 23-point lead, cut it to 5. But the Panthers just ran out of gas there at the very end. Harlan pulled away a little bit at the end, a 10-point victory. But it wasn't without a little bit of anxious moments for the Hawks on their side, because the Panthers did make it interesting, cut it to within 5 points, had the ball with the possession, and just could not finish.
Yeah, absolutely. And, when you look at this, and look what Coach Russell did late in the fourth quarter, he stuck with the same 5 the whole end of the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, you had Kennett, Persine, Griggs, Guerrero, and Arroyos was in there
for a little.
And then Morales came in, and that was the only substitution was Morales for Arroyo in that entire fourth quarter. He was staying with what he could see was working right there, and I think in the end they ran out of gas maybe at the end of that. But, a valiant effort there by the Panthers. Unfortunately,
Definitely.
Just couldn't get over the hump.
Very good effort.
I don't know what we're going to be doing next week as far as games go. I know the boys are at home against Somerset on Tuesday night. The girls are at home against Eagle Pass on Friday. And then then the girls will have one more game, and the boys will have a couple. So we'll see. Just keep tuned in to Medina Valley Broadcast Network, Twitter, Facebook, and all that. We'll let you know where we're going to be and what games we'll be doing. But your final score, I'd like to take one more chance here and thank all the sponsors. As always, thank you to them for making it possible to bring you these games here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. We appreciate it, and make sure to give Jeff a call for the sponsorships when we get for the playoffs coming up here, because the Panthers will be in the playoffs. And then also remember that we'll be doing baseball and softball when that season kicks off. Also like to remind everyone to tune in next Wednesday, February 12th. Will be, I think it's Sammy's.
Sports for Supper at Sammy's.
We're going to have one special edition of Sports for Supper at Sammy's, because we will be kind of previewing the softball and baseball season coming up for that. And we'll be kind of recapping what's going on with basketball, and hopefully the girls will still be in the playoffs at that time. And we'll just kind of let you know what's going to happen and preview that game if there is one. Final score here tonight, Harlan 57, Medina Valley 47. A tough loss, but they can bounce back later this week on Friday night, and we'll see if they can do that later on. But for Maury Stein, I'm Jared Lucky saying good night, God bless, and we will see you next time when Panther basketball continues.